That's how it starts. Hey everyone, I hope you're all having a great day. What you read is about $2.43. It's getting a little cooler now. What do you know? I told you it's most likely because of what? Based on what we think, the price of snippet will go up, right? Also, it has already done that from 20 cents. Okay, from what we bought a long time ago, but we were talking about those times when people thought XRP would be worth a lot of money. And I believe that time will only be reached during a terrible event. So now, if you want to know why the price of XRP isn't pumping, keep in mind that it's easy to change prices when numbers are low. It doesn't matter when the noise is high, guys, since you can see the bots are playing. Now, I'm pretty sure that these bots will be completely killed after that to let it go and fly. So, what do we say, guys? The system will change. Things will change. That much is certain. Remember that Rebel worked with the Federal Reserve to update records of domestic transfer. Even central banks, like the Bank of England, the Federal Reserve, and the Saudi Arabia Monetary Authority, worked with Ripple to keep up with changes in domestic payments. Guys, Ripple already has his hands in all of these different paths because they have been picked. That's the point. These other coins don't interest me. I'm sorry. I'm not sure. I only know that XRP was picked. Why? Utility is very important because of the Riddlers, and even before them because of the utility guys. This is why I believe XRP will be the main part of the new money system. Also, papers from the FDIC show that a crypto asset can have a set price. What do we say? What do we say in your answer about whether the price is fixed or possible to change? Doesn't anyone else agree with me? I'm not sure if there is just one set price or if there are several. Okay, for example, let's say this is $100, then $589, then $2,000, then $10,000, and so on. For example, I don't know if more people just go like this, then consolidate, and then when the next date for that moonshot comes around it goes up again, or if it just goes like this, oops, or if it just goes straight up to the price they want for it to work. But in this case, it's possible for it to have a set price, which makes sense. 100%. We're just getting more proof than ever before of what's going on with the process of elimination. It won't be a Bitcoin or Ethereum because those aren't part of the chain. What do we say? How do we keep things right? I don't get it, right? How do we really know what's going on when we're not on the inside of the right or inside bank for foreign settlements? Method of payment. Cryptocurrencies are used as payment methods, but these are different from the usual ones. No matter what crypto asset you want to use, it will depend on the rules of the area where you live on whether it will be accepted as part of the official system. Say goodbye to Bitcoin and Ether, which often fall outside. Ripple and XRP, on the other hand, usually fit into the system. It's as clear as day. I told you. Ripple is now part of the system, if you don't already see it. Why? They didn't even get inside, because the banks let Ripple in with the key. Do you understand? Yes? They're all working together, guys. You will become wealthy, but I think you may need to go through an initiation rite before that money comes into your palace, space and time. We'll talk about this here and there, but I do want to make a video about that day. But for now, because there are so many events, let's keep going with what's going on today and tomorrow. That really blows my mind, especially yesterday. Everyone knows for sure that the Riddlers use different dates, like the Chinese lunar calendar. Besides that, it's a new year today, and all of these things are taking place. Let's start. Now for a fun part of the XRP community. This is known as white interesting from ego. I hope everyone had a happy new year. The Persian calendar, which is also called the Iranian calendar, says that New Year's Day is March 20th. In 2025, the spring equinox will also be March 20th. According to this calendar, which date marks the start of the new year. Okay, so there you have it. For another thing, we know they talk about different calendars, because the bear is sitting on a Persian mat. This calendar is called the Persian calendar. Yes, because of this, they use more than one calendar, right? Because it looks like everything is linked. This is pretty and interesting. A carpet, which is another word for a floor. Before moon. Now Cryptomaniac says, and March is still more than a week away, right? So it looks like more shocks are on the way. Like maybe a bad one. But the one Mr. Poole just got confirmed by a source. So they tweeted, Justin Russia says Europe is planning to become more militarized. Okay, Mr. Poole tweeted this today, December 12, 2021. But you already know how it relates to today. What is 1 plus 2, guys? Don't forget that you could add. 1 plus 2 is 320. Then, take a look at that now. Today, They used the exact same picture. I'm done, guys. What? It's the exact same shot. Besides that, they've already used this shot more than once. What's going on then? What's cool, Mr. Pool tomorrow 321 police. So it looks like this kind of story will start to move faster, guys. The reason I think this is because there will be a time, or I think there will be two events. One will be the NA. Okay, N. I don't even know if I can say this. But it will be nuclear, right? Then you already know about the other one. Okay, then we have the CA. Then there's the cyber, which you already know about. I think these two things will happen one after the other. This is likely to happen first, then this. Why? We heard from Mr. Pool. So I'm going to make a more detailed movie about this subject, to make it very clear what I think will happen. Let's talk about this for a while though. Mr. Pool told us two things. The price of XRP will go up quickly, not slowly like we think it will now. You see, that's right, XRP does have a set price. Next, someone asked, will there be a threat to North America soon? North America is the same as this, but what is nuclear? Yes, it's attack over there. Yes, Mr. Pool said for North America. Isn't that strange? Yes, so why does it make sense for XRP and all these other coins to die? This is the initiation right before the real thing happens, and only a few people will do it. The way we know this, I also think, well again, all of this is kind of spread out and everywhere. But I'll make a video that is more detailed about this subject. Today, Howard Moon shared this movie, from Howard Moon Alt-J hard drive gold again. Okay, look at that guys. The same thing Mr. Pool said about leaving 17 states or something like that. So it's very clear that this day is coming. I am not sure when. Before the crash, you're probably right. Just before. So it's a cause for the downfall of, guys, I don't want this movie to be scary. Okay, so she starts to think, okay, now she's reached her goal, and she does. But in the end it shows what the NA is, doesn't it? It comes out to examine and grieve. But that's for another day, right there guys. I mean things are just speeding up. Val Jesser says, the collapse is happening in real time. And you are living in it now. If you're looking at it from a certain angle, right? It's true because society is everywhere, and everything is happening. So basically yes. Joel Katz says, to do it I made a Waymo account today. One of the things where you click on squares had to be done, to show that I was human. It was an intersection, and I had to click on every box with a person walking through it. I told you to hurry down there. Why? Why do you need to hurry? Please move quickly. 888 John F. Kennedy 123 321. Come out to XRP as well. Wow. That's interesting. So today we have more than one date from Mr. Pool, or more than one link guy. 1.2